Welcome and karibuni to Aroma of Zanzibar. Today I bring you Swahili peanut FAGI, which is similar to peanut caramel fudge. And for that, I'm using 2 cans of sweetened condensed milk. Each one is about 14 ounce, 395 grams. Okay, and 2.5 cups of sugar, 1 cup of raw peanuts, half a teaspoon of vanilla, half a teaspoon of ground cardamom, and about 2 tablespoons of butter. So I'm going to start by roasting my peanuts, and this is on medium heat. And I like to roast my peanuts simply because when you add them to a hot caramel mixture, you don't want them to soften, you want them to be crunchy, and that's why I like to roast them. So in the middle of roasting, while the peanuts are still hot, I like to break them down a bit, not much. And after that, I just continue roasting for a couple of minutes. All right. And on my heavy saucepan, I just add the sugar and the 2 cans of sweetened condensed milk. Make sure that your heat is low. It's very important, and especially that we're using white sugar. It does have a tendency to stick at the bottom, so you don't want that to happen. Now, for the normal caramel that we make, it's usually brown sugar, so that's much better. It holds much better than the white sugar. But the Swahili FAGI is white sugar. Okay, so you want to have your heat on low and stir. Okay, the stirring process is about 20 to 25 minutes. Okay, so you're just going to keep stirring, and at this point I like to add my vanilla and a 1/4 teaspoon of cardamom, and I'm reserving the other 1/4 for later use, but you can add more cardamom and you can add more vanilla if you wish. Okay, so after 10 minutes, your mixture should look something like this. So you're going to keep stirring. Please be patient. Have some music that you enjoy. And at 20 minutes, your mixture should look something like this. Now, if you have a thermometer, you'll be looking for 235 Fahrenheit or 118 centigrade after 20 minutes. Okay, now if you don't have a thermometer, just put your mixture in a bowl of water here. The water is just room temperature. Okay, I got it here right. And then after a couple of seconds, just pick it up, and if you're able to get something like this, nice and soft, then you know that your mixture is ready. If you overcook it, it's going to become hard and dry, and if you undercook it, they're going to become soft. Okay, now for the Swahili FAGI, we have a certain texture that I'm looking for. Okay, so after the turn off the heat, I turn off my heat, and then I added the peanuts and the rest of the cardamom. And I'm just going to keep stirring and stirring, and then add the butter. Now, Swahili FAGI, we usually don't use butter, but I like to use butter to add that little softness and also the gloss on my FAGI. Okay, so you just want to keep stirring. Somebody's standing next to me there, she wants to taste. Okay, so the heat is off, remember? So I'm just stirring until it thickens and it cools down a bit. And then after this, just put it in a pan. Make sure that you have parchment paper. If you don't have, just put a little grease on it so that it does not stick at the bottom. Okay. And these are beautiful, and they're sinful. So please make sure that you share them with somebody. Okay. You don't want to become sick of sugar. There's too much sugar in there. But this is something for Eid. It's something we usually don't eat it at home by ourselves. We give it to other people. So that's a kind of consolation. Okay, so over here, I'm just spreading it, and we just want to spread it nicely. And I'm using a 9 by 9 inch pan. You can use 8 if you want them taller. And I got about 26 pieces, out of this pan. Okay. And it took about an hour, to set. Actually, they were set before they were even cooled. They were still warm, but they were very well set. Okay, so we just want to take them out. And that's it. We're going to slice these. And once you're done, make sure you put them in a nice tight container or jar or in a Ziploc bag. Okay, they're a little bit hard for the caramel, but for the Swahili FAGI, they're actually much softer than the usual FAGI the way we have it. Okay, and that's about it. And you just want to cut them nicely and however you like, whatever size you like. So thank you so much, and for more recipes, please visit me at Aroma of Zanzibar. You will also find the ingredients and the measurements on this page and the description box below.